So this is the final album that I think we've all kind of been waiting for. This is the last album before the Beatles kind of did their major split. All right, so it's just 12 songs on the album. Give and take, the album's about 35 minutes, 10 seconds. So it should be like a short kind of album reaction, right? Why is this thing? Why are you doing this, camera? Why are you doing this? Maybe I gotta shift down a little bit more because the camera is like going out of focus. All right, let's jump into the Let It Be remastered album, right? Excuse me. So this says that the Beatles, this album kind of came out in 1970. I think for the longest time we've been dealing between 1966 to like 1966, and this one, the final one, is in 1970. All right, based on the picture, I know that's when Marty says kind of mid album. Okay, so we'll find out. Alonso and I. Alonso, have you heard the album before? If Alonso have not heard the album before, I guess this is going to be both of our first time listen to the album. The Beatles themselves weren't very invested in this project. Really, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people talked up this album. Alonso says have heard songs from it. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people talked up this album. Marty says they were busier arguing with each other. Okay. All right. So let's jump into the Beatles' Let It Be final album. Let's go. Let me just turn up my volume a little bit. Turn up.
I Dig a Pygmy by Charles Hawtrey and the Deaf Aids. Phase 1, in which Doris gets her oats.
Two of us riding nowhere, spending someone's hard-earned pay. You and me Sunday driving, not arriving on our way back home. We're on our way home. We're on our way home. We're going home. Two of us sending postcards, writing letters on my wall. You and me burning matches, lifting latches on our way back home. We're on our way home. We're on our way home. We're going home. You and I have memories longer than the road that stretches out ahead. Two of us wearing raincoats, standing so low in the sun. You and me chasing paper, getting nowhere on our way back home. We're on our way home. We're on our way home. We're going home. You and I have memories longer than the road that
All right. So listening listening to this song is definitely Let It Be. When I heard the title Let It Be, and based on the actual song Let It Be that I heard from the Beatles, I was expecting it to be an album whereby everything was just a lot less rock, right? More so soul, more so like literal, how the Let It Be song went. But it was kind of interesting that listening to this song, I didn't expect it to be so like folk, like, like almost country, right? I know there was another song I listened to in one of the previous albums. I think, who sang it? George? I think it was George who sang it, and that one was like real country. I think someone told me he was trying to like sound a bit different in a way, but this one definitely had a lot of country or folk elements with it, so quite mellow, really and truly. Very, um, I'm not sure. George sang a song though. It was like a country song. It was more so country. I can't remember the name. All right. I will look back at it. I can't remember the name. Oh my. Right, so let's get into your comments. So this album was actually recorded before Abbey Road. There were tension in the studio. The band's chemistry wasn't too great at that point. Plus, they were trying to recreate their magic of playing live without all the extra orchestral arrangements. Ultimately, they decided not to release it because they weren't convinced, then decided to come together for one last album, and that had to be great, which became Abbey Road. Okay, so Abbey Road was that last, if I'm getting it right, correct me. Correct me if I'm not getting it right. Hold on a second. Something's going on outside. Right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Abbey Road was where the Beatles decided to come together. They decided to come together to produce a spectacular album, and they pre-recorded Let It Be before, but they weren't convinced that, hey, this was the album that would have changed or would have, that they didn't put their best into the album. That's what you're telling me. All right. They broke up after that, and a few months later, Let It Be was released with not too much input from the band themselves in terms of production, album covers, track orders, etc. Okay. What song? As a solo artist, you mean, or with the Beatles? George led a song. He wrote it himself back in the Beatles. He wrote it himself, and he was leading and singing that particular song. Um, yeah. Before continuing with the album, you should watch the live performance of the single that was released with this album, which is called "Don't Let Me Down," and "The Biggest Crime" was not included in the album. The Biggest Crime was not included in the album. All right, so you want me to watch a single? Remind me about that single. Before continuing, watch the live. Don't Let Me Down. Okay, we're gonna look up "Don't Let Me Down." Also says, remember Abbey Road, the medley of songs on side 2 as their farewell. Oh, I didn't think about it back then because I always thought that there was still going to be another album. So I thought Let It Be was going to be like their final effort that they put together. So I didn't really think about Abbey Road being the last, like the real last album. The Beatles, Don't Let Me Down. Yeah, they look quite older here. You could see this is when they were like, fully grown with their beard and everything. Let me put that on. They look like they went through life and the whole thing of being an artist and decided, hey, this is who I am. Okay, let me just put that up. Yeah, they pretty much knew they were breaking up when recording Abbey Road. The performance is so iconic on the rooftop. Okay, so we're jumping into the Beatles single. Do not. Oh no, we're jumping into the Beatles. Don't let me down. When I find it quite funny that they have the Beatles. The Beatles. Don't let me down. That's funny. Why do they have that like twice? The Beatles. The Beatles. Don't let me down. Okay, fine. Let's jump into this reaction.
Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Nobody ever loved me like she does. Ooh, she does. Yes, she does. And if somebody loved me like she does, oh, she does. Yes, she does. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I'm in love for the first time. Don't you know it's
All right, definitely. I could feel the iconicness from this performance already. I mean, from their style, whereby remember just watching them from the inception. They started wearing like suits and stuff to perform. Now we've seen them kind of evolve, have their own kind of style. The same. We saw them basically kind of just creating this whole new style for themselves, right? We have uh Paul with his full beard, which I don't think I've seen him with a full beard before. Um George with his what do you call that? Sideburns. Lennon with his huge sideburns with his iconic glasses and his long hair, wearing that I don't even know what kind of coat that is called. But the difference in style just makes you see the personalities clearly. Even Ringo with his nice little mustache and his like play and everything. Right? So it's just a different style. I kind of didn't expect this to be so like, yeah, iconic. It does have, and the wind is blowing and everything just sounds great. I think they're playing really well as well. And I know from watching the anthology, they had a lot of complaints when it came to like performing together, because they couldn't hear each other. So this is like a different kind of atmosphere I'm seeing. Marty says Billy Preston was playing keyboard, which makes this song so soulful. Yep, it does sound really soulful with still having that classical rock elements to it.
gonna last. It's a love that lasts forever. It's a love that has no past. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. And from the first time that she really done me, ooh, she done me good. I guess nobody ever really done me. Ooh, she done me good. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
Nice. The song finished so quickly I didn't even realize it was done. It's really nice. And you know what I'm now noticing? I'm definitely seeing Apple Corps. Now everything kind of have the context. I'm seeing Apple Corps Limited right here. Damn. Damn. Yeah, so very nice song. I quite enjoyed that. Very soulful, very beautiful. I love Leonard's voice. Marty says, now you know what it means. Now, imagine I used to see it, but I was like, okay, whatever. But now everything kind of catches my eye, you know? Very nice song. I'm very impressed. I love their dynamic in this. Although, when it comes to like how they used to be, right? Singing together, using each other's mic, I kind of miss that a little bit. I kind of miss that a little bit, but it's fine. I didn't see like no eye contact. I didn't see anyone look at each other. They're quite vibing with the music, but I kind of miss them having that intimate kind of performance during, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm noticing too much, but I don't think they looked at each other. I think they sued the Apple company later for stealing the name. Did they win? It don't seem that way because Apple is huge right now. All right, very great song, impressive, very enjoyable. Like that, love that. All right, so continue back with the album reactions. Don't let me down. Okay, next song we're jumping into is what? What? Dig a Pony. Dig a Pony. Very, very intriguing name. All right. Nah, okay. Let's go.
Celebrate anything you want. Yes, you can celebrate anything you want. Oh, do a road hop. Well, you can penetrate any place you go. Yes, you can penetrate any place you go. Everything you are. Yes, you can radiate everything you are. Oh, now roll a stone. Well, you can imitate everyone you know. Yes, you can imitate everyone you know.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. This song, I went through a bunch of emotions trying to like conceptualize everything, right? So he was like, okay, for I dig a pony, right? Well, you can celebrate anything you want. Yes, you can celebrate anything you want. Then he says, I do a road hog. Well, you can penetrate any place you go. Who uses the word penetrate like that? Continuing. Yes, you can penetrate any place you go. I told you so. All I want is you. So I'm like, okay. I guess he could be talking about a lover or maybe success or maybe fame or something like that. Everything has got to be just like you want it to, okay? Because I pick a moondog. First of all, I don't even know what a moondog is, right? I don't know if it's a British slang. I don't know what's going on. Marty says it's just nonsense. I wouldn't think of it too much. Okay, all right, fine. Creative license, okay? Then he goes on, yes, you can radiate everything you are. I roll a stony. I don't know. I'm guessing that's like, some DRUG. Sorry, my bad. But Roller Stones but Roller Stones was definitely a Rolling Stones reference. Oh my gosh. Now, when I react to all these different bands and I start wondering, did these bands and their fans have beef? Do they still have beef? Because sometimes I would post specific content and then, like, if I post Beatles content on a Sunday, right? And I post another band content on a Sunday. It's like some people would like probably unsubscribe because I post two different content on the same day. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too much about it. Then it goes, I told you so, all I want is you. Okay, so they were friendly. Alright, so it wasn't anything crazy. Alright, cool. Very interesting song. Very, very just chill. They were pretty close friends, but the Rolling Stones did copy anything the Beatles did. So that was definitely a little shade there. Oh my gosh. Pretty close friends and you're shading me like that? Okay, that passed. Pretty good friends, and I'm receiving the shade. No, thank you. Moving on. Let's go on to the next song. This one is called Across the Universe.
Words are flowing out like endless rain into a paper cup. They slither wildly as they slip away across the universe. Pools of sorrow, waves of joy are drifting through my opened mind, possessing and caressing me. Change my world. Nothing's gonna change my world. Nothing's gonna change my world. Nothing's gonna change my world. Images of broken light which dance before me like a million eyes. They call me on and on across the universe. Floats me under like a restless wind inside a letterbox. They tumble blindly as they make their way across the universe. Change across the universe. Jackal David. Oh, nothing's gonna change my world. 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 Jackal David.
Okay, so does anyone know what Jacaranda means? Anyone knows what that language is as well? Very intriguing how they kind of just formulated it in the lyrics option. It's a mantra? Oh, okay. It's a mantra. You know what it means? Use in meditation. Okay, I guess. All right, cool. Mick Jagger even inducted the Beatles in the Rock and Roll of Fame. If I'm being completely honest, I've heard of Mick Jagger, but I just don't know too much about. I don't know too much about him. With a very nice speech. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Okay, the song could be a poem. I just love the writing here. Yes, that I love it. I love the writing of this song. Probably my favorite on the album so far. Right? And the instrumentals are definitely so peaceful. So peaceful. I could just close my eyes and listen to this. Beautiful song. Beautiful song. Favorite so far on the album. So we're going into I Me Mine. Okay, I Me Mine. Let's go.
Day. I'm in mine, I'm in mine, I'm in mine. All through the night, I'm in mine, I'm in mine, I'm in mine. Now the frightened are leaving it, everyone's weaving it, coming on strong all the time. All through the day, I'm in mine.
All right, I Me Mine. Definitely a really good song. Feels very psychedelic in a way. Like, you hear it, you listen to it, and you just duh. It's like something you could relax to, something you could listen to, and don't have to worry too much about anything. This is definitely one of those songs. I enjoy the instrumentals a lot. Um, it's up there for me so far. It's up there for me. It's about Paul and John ego tripping. Oh, it still feels nice to listen to, even if it's about ego tripping. I enjoyed this one. By George. Ananas. 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 Okay. All through the day, I me mine, I me mine. Oh shit. I me mine, I me mine, I me mine. All through the night, I me mine, I me mine, I me mine. Now they're frightened of leaving it. Everyone's reading it, coming on strong all the time. Oh shit. All through the day, I mean my oh my gosh, now that you told me that was like an ego tripping, and George is the one who kind of he got them to play on it. Oh, this becomes more hilarious now that I think about it. Oh wow. Imagine that. Damn. I could imagine, based on the anthology and listening and seeing the Beatles' personality in real life. Well, it's not, well, viewing it, right? Definitely. I could see them definitely being like that. Like the power dynamics between Lennon and Paul, right? I could see it. Like they're the ones that basically decide how they want whatever song to be played. I even felt bad for Ringo at many points in time where Ringo, poor Ringo, he probably goes up to them with a song like, "Hey, I think this can be on the album." Lennon and Paul goes through it. No, Ringo, we're not feeling this. We don't think. I would feel. Oh my gosh, I could see it. I could see how this song. Nah, that was a smart move by George. I like this. Yeah, I like this. I be mine. Nice. This one is called Dig It.
Like a rolling stone, like a rolling stone, like the FBI and the CIA and the BBC, BB King and Doris Day, Matt Busby. Dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it.
Can you dig it by Georgie Wood? And now we'd like to do All the Angels Come.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. For though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Yeah, there will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. Oh, there will be an answer. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. Oh, there will be an answer. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be.
All right. So this is probably the second Beatles song I've listened to, right? And this song, when I first listened to it, I was so emotional. I was so emotional. I wanted to cry. I probably did shed some tears. If I can remember correctly, I probably did shed some tears. But this song, oh my gosh, was so inspiring to me at the time. I'm like feeling all these emotions, like oh, and then trouble, Mother Mary found me. Done I was wisdom, let it be. Oh my god, if y'all know. And then when I heard the instrumentals, pum 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 pum, I was in my own world listening to this song. And I listened to it a few times to the point where I could just now appreciate the instrumentals, especially that guitar part that comes on at the later verse. I think verse. Was it the verse or the chorus? That guitar part, that electric guitar. Oh my gosh! I'm like, yes, the song it has to be my favorite on the album. Okay, um, I can see how my top five is going. Beautiful song, really, really love it. As Marty said, it's just a timeless piece. Love it. Arch, the angels come, aka Let It Be. Oh my. All right, so this was such a beautiful song. It's always been very beautiful. I think at this time my emotional capacity for this song has been overflown. So is all I have now is just so much appreciation for it. All right, so we're going on to our next song, which is Maggie May. Maggie May.
Oh, dirty Maggie May, they have taken her away, and she never walked down Light Street anymore. Oh, the judge, she guilty found it, but up in the home of found it, that dirty, no good Robin Maggie May. 'Tis the part of Liverpool, did it turn me to £2.10 a week, that was my pay. I've got a feeling deep inside, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I've got a feeling I can't hide, oh no, no. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, yeah, I've got a feeling, yeah. Oh, please believe me, I'd hate to miss the train, oh yeah. Oh yeah, and if you leave me, I won't be late again. I've got a feeling that keeps me on my toes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've got a feeling I think that everybody knows. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. I've got a feeling, yeah. Everybody had a hard year. Everybody had a good time. Everybody had a wet dream. Everybody saw the sunshine. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Everybody had a good year. Everybody let the hair down. Everybody pulled the socks up. Everybody put the foot down. Oh yeah.
All right, before we go into the next song, I was listening to this intently. The first time I heard this one, and I was like trying to figure out like who the heck is singing. Like I heard Lennon, and I know I heard Paul, right? But I think Paul manipulated his voice a little bit. And I think he was the main singer. But then it's like listening to it. Right, Lennon was on the bridge. But then listening to it, I was like, Paul really has such an amazing control with his voice that when he's singing, I don't even know if it's him. It's like, everybody. John was singing the whole Everybody Saw the Sunshine. Yeah, Paul had a 1,000 voices. Right. I knew I heard Lennon. I could identify Lennon's voice. Now, for sure. Back then, could never. Between Paul and Lennon was difficult. Now for me, the difficult part is identifying George's voice and Ringo's voice in some of the songs. Since Paul can do like 1,000 voices, right? So that is it. But it did feel like a jam session. It did feel like they sat down together and they played and they were like feeling really good. Right? This feels like a really good session whereby there was add-ons and it was just so much going on in the studio. Loved it. I love this one. Right? I've got a feeling. Yeah, like I got a feeling. Let's just sit down and let's play something and let's see how we, blend and how we go. I probably, of course, this is, of course, produced, written, and stuff like that. But it was really nice to listen to. Right? I've got a feeling. Let's move on to our next song. This song is One After 909.
My baby says you're traveling on the 1 after 909. I said move over, honey, I'm traveling on that line. I said move over once, move over twice. Come on, baby, don't be cold as ice. Said you're traveling on the 1 after 909. I begged her not to go, and I begged her on my bended knee. You're only fooling around with me. twice. Come on, baby, don't be cold as ice. Said you're traveling on the one after 909. Pick up my bags, run to the station. Railman says you got the wrong location. Pick up my bag, run right home. Then I find I got the number wrong. Well, said you're traveling on the one after 909. Move over, honey, I'm traveling on that line. Said move over once, move over twice. Come on, baby, don't be cold as ice. Said you're traveling on the one after 909. Yeah. Station. Railman said you got the wrong location. Hey, pick up my bag, run right home. Then I find I got the number wrong. Well, said you're traveling on the one after 909. Said move over, honey, I'm traveling on that line. Said move over once, move over twice. Come on, baby, don't be cold as ice. Said you're traveling on the one after 90. She said you're traveling on the one after 90. Said you're traveling on the one after 909.
Oh, Danny boy, the old Savannah calling.
All right, so I was listening to this. I was listening to the same song, right? 909, and I was like, why does this sound like one of their earlier records? I was like, this sounds like one of their earlier records. It sounds like that little let me see. Like a Elvis kind of thing, you know? Like a Elvis kind of thing. You know, it didn't sound like who I know the Beatles to be in the later albums. So I was like, did they record this with this sound after they've gone through so many changes, you know? So I remember this being in their earlier albums. So it's good that you actually said that. All right. You also said George has the most delicate voice, but he's kind of like in between Paul and John. And he usually has the strongest accent. Okay. This one was one of the very early songs they had written, which they played in Hamburg in the very early days, and decided to put it on this album. They were basically like at the end of the march and were trying to ways to recreate the early magic, right? Yeah, it was very 50s rock and roll. No, it wasn't in their early albums. It was just played live in Hamburg. Okay. Right? So I was like, when I was listening to it, I was like, this is definitely something that reminds me of that little, you know, 50s rock and roll style, right? And I knew they're past that now. They're singing like rock in a different way now. I haven't heard a rock like this from them in a couple albums. So I was like, okay, this is interesting that they would actually record and put this in the Let It Be album. Because I thought, from first impression, I thought the Let It Be album was going to be more slow. It's going to be like, you know, the Let It Be song, right? So far, everything has been going to plan in my brain about the album. And then they throw 909 in there, and I'm just like, okay. Right, so let's jump into the long and winding road.
The long and winding road that leads to your door will never disappear. I've seen that road before. It always leads me here. Lead me to your door. The wild and windy night that the rain washed away has left a pool of tears, crying for the day. Why leave me standing here? Let me know the way. Many times I've been alone, and many times I've cried. Anyway, you'll never know the many ways I've tried, and still they lead me back to the long, winding road. You left me standing here a long, long time ago. Don't leave me waiting here. Lead me to your door. But still they lead me back to the long, winding road. You left me standing here a long, long time ago. Don't keep me waiting here. Lead me to your door. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Listen, you said that this sounds like a Disney song. I feel like Disney stole this concept from them at that point. No, because I was listening to it. I heard it. I was like, is this the organ? You have a bunch of other instruments there. I'm like, oh, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. And then I keep thinking about the Disney thing, and I realize that in the intro of every Disney based movie, uh, ta, oh, how does it go? Ta na ta ta na ta na 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 na. You know what I'm talking about in the entrance of all the Disney movies, right? And I'm like, aha, yes, ta da da. I can't do it, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, it does give that Disney movie vibes. Like they were feeling magical when they when they did this. Oh, very nice though. Very nice. Very song that I would listen to, like just listen to on a day that I need some kind of relaxing, you know, relaxing time. Just chill and listen to it, close my eyes. Very relaxing. All right. So we're moving on to the law. No, we're moving on for you, Blue. For you, Blue. Oh, just give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. All right, let's move on to For You Blue.
Cause you're sweet and lovely, girl. I love you. Because you're sweet and lovely, girl. It's true. I love you more than ever, girl. I do. I want you in the morning, girl. I love you. I want you at the moment I feel blue. I'm living every moment, girl, for you. Bop. Bop, cat, bop. Go, Johnny, go. Them old 12-bar blues. Elmore James got nothing on this, baby. I loved you from the moment I saw you. You looked at me, that's all you had to do. I feel it now, I hope you feel it too. Cause you're sweet and lovely, girl. I love you. Because you're sweet and lovely, girl. It's true. I love you more than ever, girl. I do. In the blues.
All right. All right, just before we get into the last song. Very sweet. Very sweet song. I don't really have much comment about that. I mean, it was all right. The song was all right. I don't really have, it wasn't anything too crazy for me. Yeah, it was just a cute song, right? So I don't really have too much to say about it. Just a cute song, right? So this is the final song on the album based on what I have here. It's called Get Back. Let's jump into this one.
Rosetta. Sweet Loretta Fat. She thought she was a cleaner, but she was a frying pan. Yeah, the pitch. The picker. Picks with the fingers, great. Okay.
Jojo was a man who thought he was a loner, but he knew it couldn't last. Jojo lived his home in Tucson, Arizona, for some California grass. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, Jojo. Go home. Get back, back to where you once belonged. Get back, back to where you once belonged. Get back, Joe. coming, but she gets it while she can. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back to right on. Go home. Oh, get back, yeah, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back. Thanks, Mo.
I'd like to say thank you on behalf of the group and ourselves, and I hope we pass the audition.
Okay. Okay. It's interesting to say that with this final song, we kind of came to the ending of our Beatles album reactions, which has been such a journey, you know. So this is a song the doc was named after drag queens representation. Okay, so I feel like I don't know. This is a momentous occasion, right? A momentous occasion that showed we took months to kind of just go through these albums to learn more about these band members, and we're finally here at the end. You know, I wanted to this week I wanted to rate all the albums, but I don't think I can do that today because I didn't get the software that I wanted to use. So I'm not going to go ahead and name the albums, but I'm just going to talk a little bit about my experiences during the couple months that we've been reacting to the Beatles and their albums. So personally, I feel like I've grown with them, you know, from witnessing somebody or a group of people young, jovial, you know, to them just living and experiencing life and becoming their own individual and playing and just doing their own thing. I feel that has been such an amazing privilege, you know. Um, I really enjoyed learning so much about them, learning and seeing their personalities and seeing their struggles and seeing that they're human, all right? And right, and to see how fame kind of changed them. Although still have 2 episodes left of the anthology, I still think that these albums showed so much, you know, personalities between the different members. So I really did enjoy them, listening to them. I think for me to go through so many different albums, not many people want to do that, but I did it and I'm glad I did it. Each album brought so many different things, um, so many different experiences, and each album I feel worked for its time, right? That's very important. That's very important to note, right? The Beatles made music based on the time and the timeline in which they were living, right? And they may have started with love, boy band, young adult, young teen, love. Oh, Alonso's back? Had to reboost lost sound and video of Monica. Okay, I'm glad you're back. But I was just talking about how the Beatles kind of changed based on the era, based on what, you know, what was needed during the specific time, right? So one time when they released albums, we see they were younger. We see everybody was going crazy over that young teenage love songs that they did. And as time passes, you see how from that kind of Elvis and that 60s rock and roll, how rock kind of shifted and the Beatles shifted with that as well. So learning and enjoying this is just been a pleasure. Um the Let It Be album, choosing my top 5 songs, right? Marty says, yeah, but the nice thing is that they pretty much never stop singing about love. Only not so much about romantic love, but more like universal love. Right. That is very, very much the case. They never, like in each album, I never saw that they stopped singing about love in all its forms and shapes, right? And they may have had some very music that talks about different things, different elements, but I all saw that when they sang in a form of love. Like, think of the end of Abbey Road. Abbey Road was such a brilliant album. And I know when I sit down to rank these things with you all, it's going to be different. Give me a moment, y'all. Give me a moment. All right, y'all. Just a little emergency there. But yeah, Abbey Road was such a great album to listen to. I really enjoyed that album. But I think when I do sit down to react, it's going to be not react, but to choose my albums, it's going to be very difficult. Okay? So let's choose my top 5 in the Let It Be album. Whew, man. All right, Let It Be number 1, of course. Across the Universe, I did say that was one of my favorite ones. I still do like this one. Marty, okay, thank you so much for staying. Thank you so much for staying. I will see you next time, Marty. Right, so Across the Universe will definitely get the number 2 spot. I Me Mine, definitely going to give that number 4. All right, I'm definitely going to give that number 4. I'm gonna give. I've no. I'm gonna give. I've Got a Feeling, that little nice jam session that they had. I'm gonna give that 5, and I think I need another one for number 3. What did I even say? I need to do this again because I feel like I got confused. All right, let's start this back. Let It Be number 1. Across the Universe number 2. I Me Mine, I'll give that 3. I Got a Feeling, I'll give that 4. I still missing one. Did I miss one? One after the long winding road for you. Get back. Let me listen to this one.
I Dig a Pygmy by
Should I just give 2 of us that number 5 spot? I mean, Dig a Pony was kind of funny to me. Okay, I'm gonna give it to Dig a Pony. I'm gonna give it to Dig a Pony, right? So let's go again. Let It Be number 1. Across the Universe number 2. I Me Mine number 3. I Got a Feeling number 4. And Dig a Pony number 5. Alonso, do you have a favorite on this album? Not a top 5 list for me. Okay. Okay. All right. So that is the Beatles Let It Be album reaction. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you. Wait. Wow, my video stuck. My video got stuck. Okay, here I am. I'm back. Very odd. But yes, that was my top 5 for the album, and very enjoyable album. Very nonchalant. Very take it easy album. Right? So I'm going to continue with was not sure if the freeze was on my end or yours. Nah, definitely on my end. I'm gonna continue with my marathon. However, I just got an emergency, so I need to take a short break to figure it out, and I'll be back in 30 minutes. So we're gonna be back in 30 minutes, Alonso. I just need to take care of something, and I'll see you in 30 minutes. Is that okay? All right. I'm gonna end this live and start back a new one for the anthology, and then you said you had a few requests as well. So, all right, I'm gonna take care of that shortly.